Boy, if they think I be making this shit up, boy, they got they goddamn mind. They are. You people are crazy if you think I'm making this shit up. I don't need it. I don't need it. This is some fuck shit, man. Spirit, why y'all doing this to me, man? I'm just telling the damn stories. This ain't bad, man. Spirit, this is not bad. I'm not doing no heavy shit. I'm telling people the damn stories. Now, Spirit, stop this shit from interrupting this. Put their ass on hold. This ain't nothing, man. This is just story time. Nothing heavy. Please. Please. Oh my God, people! I'm telling you guys, I'm going over here. I'm. What part did we leave off at? Could y'all tell me? I scared you. What part did I leave off at, y'all? Somebody type in here. Walk into the house. Okay. On my way to her house. Okay. Now this motherfucking phone here got this motherfucking phone here got what? 81%. Listen, when I say the phone died. The iPad died. The battery dropped. If I keep people, I'm the only person on YouTube telling real life spiritual stories. This ain't made up. None of this shit is made up, people. I'm sorry. These are real. All right. Whew. It's on the charge. The phone being charged up. So it's on the charge and I don't see no green light coming around this bit. All right. I'm finna cover it up. I'm finna finish. I know. I'm on our way to her house. Burn a black candle. I do all that stuff. I think you need to move homes. Too much done went on in here. All right, I'm back to putting the cover up here. Ah, to get some cutty. Okay, I got you. Ah, all right. Sorry, I got to get back into it, people. All right, so yeah. So now so I'm back. Me and her walking up the road, headed back to her place to not I'm like, bitch, I'm finna tear this the whole up for the old and the new. Is my first time having sex, finna get my nut crack. I'm on one. I mean, I am on one. I done got my little tuxedo lifestyle and shit. I'm rolling. So as I'm walking up there, right before we get ready to turn into the gate to the apartment complex, to the project, two pit vipers come out of the ditch right there. So when the pit vipers come out, or snakes, I don't know, pit vipers, I don't know the difference between this. People don't, I don't know the motherfucking snake. I don't care if it's a goddamn corn snake. It's a pit viper to me. So I'm sitting up there and I'm going. So I see two big ass pit vipers come out of the little ditch canal. So two on, they were both black and they was like very aggressive. And each one had to be about 4 foot long. And I'm like, man, the fuck? So I say, okay, let's break out. Let's break out. So I tap, I'm like, man, I'm not going past them shit. They all on the sidewalk now. So as I get ready to haul last, I'm like, come on, let's run. So we go to turn and we go to run. So as we go to turn and run, I noticed they start following her. They not following me. I stayed on the sidewalk. She was going back across the ditch to try to cross the street to go back up that a big B where Skeet and them be at. So I'm like, fuck. So I see the things chasing her. So I say, well, I'm finna run to the house, get a machete, right? So I done ran around the back way. I ran up the road, the little hole we had cut in the little fence back there. I done stepped through that bitch. I'm running to the apartment to get my mom and the machete. So as I'm in the house searching for the machete, Ren done made it home already. So if I ever, she done flanked the snakes and done went around and whatever she was running because she was pretty fast. So she done went up in her house. So as I come out my house, my mom and them house, sitting up there trying to go, I'm going over to the house to see if she made it home and shit. So now we see we see the Central Florida Health Department come turn up in the driveway, people. So it come turn up in the cluster. So I'm like, whoa, whoa, so we knows it's all close quarters, baby. When we see motherfuckers in white coats, so blue shirts and white coat, bitch, we all out there, and we didn't have cell phones like we do now. So this all word of mouth. So everybody, so the three little doctors, nurses, the health clinic people, they get up there and they walk up the stairs to her house. They knock on the door. They go in the house. Now keep in mind, she had been sick for 3 days, people. So she say, I thought she was faking and bullshit. She had been sick for 3 days. So they go up in there. So we downstairs, everything close quarters in the hood. So all of a sudden we hear her mama scream, ah, you dumb motherfucker. Ah, you stupid bitch. Ah. So now Ren comes running out the door when she run downstairs. So when she run downstairs, I'm down there with the machete in my hand and I'm like, oh shit, what's wrong? What's going on? So, ah, man, she come running to me. So now she jump in my arms and she hugging me, crying and shit. So I'm looking around because I'm like, okay, I know I seen these two pit vipers following her motherfucking ass in the ditch. Ain't nothing but less than 50 yards away from her house, bitch, and they was in there doing whatever. So I'm looking on the ground. So all of a sudden she crying. So the nurse and shit come out the house and they like, well, we're gonna need you to come with us. We'll provide transportation back to your house and shit. So everybody like, what's wrong? So they were like, okay, she's sick. Not one time would we think about nothing heavy. Now people listen. 28 years ago, AIDS was in its infancy. Motherfucker didn't understand what AIDS was. They didn't understand none of it. It was even the medical field. If you go down there to the central clinic on Central Hill, Central and Westmoreland, you'll sit up there and they'll say, okay, when you take your little AIDS test, they'll say who all your sexual partners was, and you got to write down all the people you done fucked, right? I had unprotected sex with, protected sex with, all that shit. Keep in mind, I'm still a virgin. I was finna fuck her that day, people. So, so they walk her down, she gave me a little hug, kiss on her little forehead and shit. Keep in mind, I never kissed in the mouth, just like forehead and cheeks and necks and shit. So kiss on the little forehead, kiss on the little cheek, and she had tears running down her face. And as soon as I went to kiss her on her cheek, and as my lips would have touched her tear, the dude in the white coat, he like put his hand in between our face and shit. He said, none of that shit there. And he had on gloves, so he like, come on. And he just rushed her ass in the car aggressively and shit. So they took her ass down there to Central Florida Clinic, Health Department, I don't know. So they go down there, boom, she done got tested. She come home with the little medical band on her arm with a little bag and some pamphlets and shit. So we all outside watching because it's the project. Everybody know everything. So she go upstairs real quiet and humble and somber and shit. So we like, what's going on? So everybody like, okay, her mama like, she ain't gonna be outside for a while, y'all. Y'all need to just go on with your nosy ass. Her mom in there tripping. Big bitch. She's in there tripping. So, this my lady, granted, I think she done fucked Skeet. So now I'm up there at the store. I ain't seen her for like 7-8 days. After the white people, after the people in the white coats and came to scoop their ass up. I ain't seen her. She in the house depressed, sad and shit. So we up there at the store. So now we see Raging Neck. So I said, Raging Neck, man, oh fuck nigga, you know what it is, dog. I say, you over there fucking Ren? And he just put his head down and like in shame, and he was like, dog, my bad, bro. I'm sorry. I ain't know. I said, you ain't know what? That was my lady, bitch. You see us together. I said, you know the fucking skull, dog. I'm sitting out there trying to front him. So now I'm to the point, I got my little 38 on me. I'm finna shoot the bitch, because I got a broken heart. The girl hurt. I'm hurt. I don't know the real reason. So he like, no, man, I'm finna leave. I'm leaving this motherfucker, bro. Y'all can have this street. Y'all can have this street shit. And, he just started crying. He just broke down crying by the payphone, got on his knees and shit, started praying to Jesus in front of everybody. He like, I'm sorry. I don't want to say adult no more. Fuck the snakes. Fuck this. Fuck that. He like, I'm finna go join the church. I'm finna give my life to Christ. He was in that whole repenting mode. So I'm like, man, I can't fuck a nigga up that's, hurting him with Jesus on his ass. So I say, okay, well, fuck you, nigga. So, I'm feeling bad for him. I don't know the situation. So I back off. So now about a month passed. I see Ren and them mama packing up and moving. They done moved out the community and shit. They packing that U-Haul truck out there. They packing that shit up. So she ain't saying goodbye. I was finna crack her, man. You know, at least give me a shot of push before you get in the car. I ain't gonna see you no more. That's my mentality. Love gone. I just need to hit, bitch. You let old raging that motherfucking hit, bitch. Let me hit. So this is the mindset, but I ain't tell her that. So she was like, "I'm sorry, I gotta go. We gotta move. My mama don't want to be here no more. We're going to live with our grandmama in Sebring, Florida." So I said, "All right, cool. It is what it is." So I gave her a hug, and her mama like, "Break that shit up. Get on in the U-Haul." And so they packed her ass up and went to the U-Haul. Nah, she gone. She done moved. So it's just me now. Now I ain't Romeo no more. I'm just tight. So now I see Skeet at the stove. Now Skeet ain't looking so good, people. Skeet ain't looking right. So I'm like, damn, Skeet, what a snake, what a muscle. She like, nah, man, I'm just up here chilling. I'm just hanging out. I don't sell dope. He had his Bible in his hand and he trying to preach the word of gospel to people. Change they soul, don't do drugs. Jesus Christ coming back tomorrow, all that type of shit. So I said, okay. So now I'm like 12th grade, graduating and shit like that. But I had dropped out of school, people. So I started going to school and shit. I was making more money doing other shit. So kind of graduation time and shit. So I'm selling dope. Now I done stopped selling dope at Big B. I'm selling dope downtown Orlando on Buck Alley and Chapman and shit. So now a year passed, a year two passed. I ain't seen Ren. They gone forever. They in Sebrings, Florida. Man, I see Skeet looking shitty. I'm like, damn, nigga, what's wrong? He like, nigga, I'm sick. I got cancer. I'm like, oh, okay. I say, I'm sorry, man. That cancer fucking bitch is up, bro. It'll be a cure one day. Hold on. I'm saying shit like this. Now I'm an older nigga. I'm 18 now, 19. So my emotions under control. People. When I say it wasn't no less than a year later, Skeet was motherfucking dead, right? I seen him on the little Arab stove, or we done lost the real one, that type of shit up there under his name. What the fuck? Skeet dead as a bitch in the coffin. Done buried him and everything. I ain't know. Man, they put his ass right over there off of Washington Shores Cemetery. So I'm like, damn, what he die of? So that's when the word came out. They say, man, Skeet had that shit. Skeet had the ninja. I say, the ninja? I say, what? I say, how the fuck he get the package? And they like, Skeet older than us. He was out here fucking these crackheads, man, and selling dope, getting the dick sucking, fucking these crackheads on the low and shit. So he caught it from one of these little jugs and shit. So then it dawned on me, people. Listen to me good. Now I can't make this shit up. It dawned on me good. The conversation I was having with the snake in the living room. If I would have seen Skeet fucking that girl with my own eyes, that would have been confirmation that she wasn't faithful to me, and I could have walked away from her. But never to see it, it was like, okay, I know Skeet was in there. Maybe they was just talking fun games and shit. Maybe he was visiting her brother, all that type of shit. Nah, all that. So that's why the snake kept saying, conquer your fears if you want to, see the shit. So I said, God damn. And then the snake say, I always protected you. We always protect you. We like you. Bitch, you was a snake. You don't like nothing. You ain't got love for shit, bitch. You was a snake. You ain't even got a brain. So the snake talking to me like that. Now, I think back to all the time that I had an encounter with these motherfucking pit vipers and serpents and shit. 6 years old, one drop out the tree, choke me the fuck. An angel come down from heaven and get it off my neck. The same man from the Newport cigarette billboard. Okay, then I'm sitting up there fishing, trying to catch fish and shit as a jit. Snakes around me, another snake come and tell it to go away. Boom. Now I'm sitting up there going to her house to screw her, and the snake chase her ass and run her off after she done fucked Skeet. And then the snake had the conversation with me in her house with the front door open, telling me go back there and check. And the snake said, I'm gonna always look after you, I'm gonna always protect you, and that type of shit. So people, I'm finna end this story right there now. This is a cautionary motherfucking tale. I don't know if it's scary to you. I don't know if it's spooky to you. I don't know what the fuck going on here. It's a cautionary tale, people. But Skeet had contracted HIV and AIDS back in the 30s before they had cures and pills for the shit. He had ended up infecting my chick, and these snakes knew that I was on the verge of losing my virginity to that girl, and they did everything to stop me even coming down talking to me, to keep me from having sex with that girl and catching a disease. Now I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm finna take this cover off this bitch and we gonna talk in this recap. And I'm finna just end it. I'm tight. Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction, but it's the truth, no doubt. I'm tight. And I'm finna pull the cover off this bitch and we finna talk. Take care. Cover talking. Boom. Ow! She dead as fuck. Yeah, she did. Bitch dead as fuck. Saw her brother a couple times. She died a long time. That shit took her ass out quick. That bitch had a hella strain. Maya P, what it is? Oh, Crystal, talk to me. I need a redo. Start over. You gotta watch the other video. The video cut out. Hey, even with my phone plugged up. Hey, now look, after the video, after I just ended the live, now the phone just going up. The power charging on this motherfucker so quick. It was doing that 0 0 0 shit, 0% for about 30, 40 minutes. Now the shit over. Yeah, Set is looking after me. When I got a past life aggression reading, I realized I was a priestess of Set. That's the snake demon, if I'm not mistaken, the snake god from Egypt. I was a priest in his house or something like that. But now I'm afraid of snakes. This is the reason why they trying to get me back in the fold, and that's why I go to the pet store and let them put the snake on me, touch it. I'm getting over my fears really good too, people. I can hold it for 10 seconds now. I can't squeeze it yet, but I can hold it without spazzing the fuck out. So I'm conquering my shit on my own. But yeah, they wanted me to tell it out loud. I guess so. Ah, Myra said, I love snakes. You the only one. You the only one, Miss Turner. You the only one. I'm scared of them bitches. They done choked me out. I'm learning to like them. They do good. Snakes and lizards save your life. They do. They do. Oceanic blue flame. There is no way you thought you had a normal life. Listen, I grew up a normal kid, just some paranormal shit sprinkled in there. I did everything normal people do. It just certain days the spirits were fucking with me. Certain days I was seeing shit. Man, that's normal. People who don't have paranormal shit going on to me ain't normal. That's normal life shit to me. I'm scared of them. I'm scared to get over it. Hey, listen, Queen Beijing, we know the truth. Miss Davis, a message and a warning can't come from anything if you listen. Show enough. What's that? Poured, not sprinkled. Oh my God. I always dream about snakes, and they have very soothing voices. Yes, that the snake. It was like a British man talking to you without the Brit English. It was. Are you sure you don't want to go over there and see what's going on? And I'm like, no, you're gonna bite me. I might just bite you, but I think you should take a look. It would behoove you to take a look. No, and it was just calm and smooth and warm. Bitch, no, you ain't finna kill me, nigga. No, you crazy snake. Ever tried to communicate with Set? No, I think so this is a real deal. The reason why I won't try to communicate with Set, because I think I'll catch on fire. Now, it's a reason why I say that. So anytime I think about anything of the Egyptian deities, to which my bedroom is Egyptian statues and coffins and stuff like that. Anytime I go to talk about Set, anything I'm doing with the snake god, the great serpent of the world, my body gets real hot and I get to sweating no matter what I got on, even if I ain't wearing a shirt, nothing. I just sweat start coming off my body. So I think to me, I don't want to spontaneously combust because I think that's unlocking the energy inside of me, and I'll just overheat and I'll like burn. So I don't try to communicate until I'm over my fear. Bite you. I might just, what you say? I might just bite you is what got me. Yeah, that's what he said. Like, bitch, I'm not saying I'm not gonna bite you. I'm still a snake. I might, but I think you should go check and see. I have those too, but I don't think the snake can be protective. I just think it depends on the spirit inside the snake. I got you. Lock 'em in. Greetings from Turkey. Hey, Turks. What's up, man? I'm all the way over there in Turkey. Go ahead, y'all. Cross colors. You might unlock a new superpowers when you start communicating. I probably do. I got some great superpowers as it is right now. I can do more shit than the average person. But people, I don't want to be in that. I don't want to go back in that cave. I know where I was. I don't want to go back in the cave of souls, man, and have to usher souls here now. I don't want to fucking do that. I like living. You think J.K. Rowling used Egyptian snake influence in her book? Yeah, she did. Is she the one that was channeling Set? And she said he looked like a bobblehead alien. He is a fucking cobra, man. He is a giant cobra. You know, bobbleheaded alien. Yeah, I'm not down with that shit. I got something to tell you about him and what he told me a couple months ago. All right, Crystal, we gonna yak about that. What? Demasic, what's up? YouTube symbol in the some little emoji I can't see really off my good eye. Hey, hey, I don't know how to say that name. I'm just gonna say the last name. Demir. He had a bad rap on Conan. Yeah, I think he did. Tempting one treasure. It's funny you dropped the story today and a two. Hold on, and a 2 ounce silver, a 2 ounce silver relief of Wajet. Whoa! And this Egyptian goddess Set dropped today. Get the world out of here! You telling me my story aligned with Wajet? Oh my God! Don't nobody know Wajet. Like the two eyes. Don't nobody know that one of them is the eye of Horus and the eye of Set. Not too many people know how that go. I didn't play. I didn't. Wow. And the silver. Oh, son of a. Wow. That's it. Thank you for sharing. That's impressive. Sometimes when I communicate with certain spirits, your fears can also be projected with their voice. Oh, nice. True. Damn. Look how spirit line things up. I see why. I see why Goethe is Goethe. Yeah, you damn right. You damn right. The priest of Set, baby. Priest of Set. Ah, Queen, you crazy. Ah, but yeah, people that happened. I was saved from catching that shit when I was a jit. These spirits have saved me from a lot of shit, man. I got total love for the spiritual community. I don't care what you practice. I got love for you. You one of us. You one of us. It is what it is. Look at this phone, man. Oh my God. Look at this bitch. This phone just rising his ass off. Now it's at 5%. It's just rising his ass off. After the story was done, the phone is charging now. The laptop, I mean the tablet charging now. This is crazy. No, I still don't like snakes. I'm just learning. I'm just learning to work with them so I can access my power. I can't have no fear on this planet. I think that's what's so people. Let me talk to you a little bit. I know this ain't the Baron channel. This is True Spook channel, and I'm typing not the Baron. But baby, we finna talk about this right here. So this is my honest to God belief, and y'all pay attention to what I'm saying. This is my honest to God belief that if we, everybody, is that one thing that we fear, not relationships, not commitment. That's emotional shit. I'm talking about fear, fear, fear. False evidence appearing real. I want to throw that shit out the window. Fear is very fucking real. And let me tell you something. If the evidence is there, it's real. I think that if we can conquer our fears, and it always takes the form of an animal. Like, it always takes the form of an animal. Y'all got to think, listen to me good now. This is just my interpretation. If we can get past that fear of that animal, I think then we can unlock our true spiritual self. I think everything that we have been holding down, capped down, did whatever, I really do feel in my heart that if I can conquer it without having a fear of a snake, a serpent, a reptile, I think that I will be able to go so far with my psychic ability, with my physical growth. I mean, with every single thing on the emotional spectrum, because you got to think about this, right? If that one thing, and this is what they showed me. So I had a vision. I was meditating, and I'm just going to be transparent. Y'all know me. I was meditating, and they said, and the voice, I didn't see the voice. It was just a great voice. And they put me in a hallway, no more than, and it was a short hallway, no more than like 10 feet. 10, no, not, I'm going to say about 20 feet. No more than about 20 feet. And they said, and they put me in this hallway, and in this hallway it was filled up with snakes to my ankles. I don't know what kind of snakes, I don't know. And I had to step down in the snake pit. And they said, if you, and this is what the voice told me, if you can walk to that door through these vipers and snakes and shit and turn the knob, you'll go on the other side, and you will conquer this simulation. You will conquer your fears. You will break all the chains and barriers on your mind and your body and soul. The door, get this. Now, the vision they had was the door, the snake was wrapped around the door, but I had to stick my hand in the mouth of the snake to turn the knob. So if I put my hand in the mouth of the snake, it could clamp on to me and not let me go. So they gave me a dream. They said, if I can tread through these snakes and I can stick my hand in the mouth of that snake, open the door. And when I open the door, take my hand out and walk through the door and kiss the lips of the giantest serpent on the planet, I break every barrier, everything that's holding me back. I'm the next motherfucking Superman, Jesus Christ, Buddha, Allah. I am the enlightened motherfucker on the planet. I can snap my finger. Thanos ain't got shit on me. In the dream, people, the vision in that closet right there, I'm literally standing on the edge of it like a pool, like you get ready to dive into a pool. I'm standing on the edge of it, and I'm pushing myself to step in it, to step down in it. And I'm like, okay, I can get this giant reward if I just do this. But I'm so frozen with terror. And it ain't nothing but 20 yards away. I mean 20 feet away. That's 20 motherfucking steps, people. 20 wide strides. And I can be super duper great on this planet. But I'm so frozen with fear that I don't do it. And that's why I go to the pet store once a month and have my friend the pet store man put that snake around me, or put that snake and let me get close to it, because I'm gonna conquer that shit. If spirit just gave me a blessing saying I could be better than what I am now, more, you don't think I'm finna conquer my fucking fear and get over that shit? Now, I'm saying that to say this. If they're gonna tell a lowly little humble mofo like me that if I do this, they'll unlock me, people, imagine what the fuck you're afraid of. And imagine if you fight through that shit. Michael Graham, what it is? Check a shot. Check a shot. Everybody, check a shot. Everybody, come on, check a shot. She in here. Conquer the fear, then unlock. Yes. What y'all think about that? Yeah, I think you need to quit being scared of spiders, but you got to figure out how to get through the spiders. I think that's our biggest test. We stay trapped on this planet because they can hold us here with a fear. Because if these archons and these nasty ass entities that's attached to us, these serpents and reptiles and Tartarian, not Tartarian, Tarzarians, Tazarians and Vrils, these bitches feed off fear and shit. So when they feeding off the fear and shit, I think that's why we get reincarnated so quickly to Earth and we can't leave this plane to go nowhere else. They saying, okay, that bitch didn't conquer his fear, so let's just in the afterlife, let's just show him the fear of a pit of snakes. And then we say, I'm not going there. Y'all see where I'm going with this. I'm not finna go. You telling me they probably tell us when we die. And they probably say, and that's what I think what the dream is telling me. When I die, they're gonna show me all these motherfucking snake shits, the shit that I'm afraid of, and they're gonna say, get through that and you can live again. You could go somewhere else. Then we say, no, I can't do it. So they say, well then just going back here, you could just go back to your regular old life and start all over down there again. We don't care. It's up to you. Whenever you're ready to face your fear, then you face your fear. And then next thing you know, we been doing this cycle soup shit so long to where we just instantly say, well, you know I ain't going over that bitch. Sign me up for the next lifetime. And I think they were telling me if I can break that fear, you can break your fear, we can go to another universe. That's what I feel. That's what they told me. So I'm taking my steps and I'm doing what I got to do. Yasmin, you see it. Thank you. I don't want to come back to this bitch no more. I don't care all the scooch I'm gonna leave here. I don't. Y'all some pretty women too. I ain't coming back for your asses. If I go, I'm going. I'm leaving all y'all. Let Skeet get your ass. I'm good. Definitely ain't trying to return to this piece, man. Oh yeah. If y'all want to send type gifts, P.O. box number and cash out. I love liquor, love cigar, me and my Baron, and I love cash out. Y'all holla at your boy. Trevor. What y'all know about Trevor? Kathleen! Thank you, Kathleen. Look at Kathleen. Well, y'all so nice to me. I'm gonna conquer it. Thank you. Thank you for the confidence. Please don't let Skeet get us. Skeet dead as fuck. Oh, bitch had a mole right here on his neck, right in the center. We called that bitch raisin neck. Hey, raisin. Do y'all remember the raisin neck candy? Catch some raisin necks. Y'all gotta be old man to know what raisin necks is. No cap. When I leave, I want to. I would have seen past the fifth dimension. Though I think a bunch of reptilians took it over. Yeah, they did. I'm finna Google on here raisin net candy. I remember them shit. Raisin nets. Yep, they got it right here. Raisin net dark chocolate. Look. Raisin nets dark chocolate. Don't be trying to read my history. I delete. I ain't gonna show y'all nothing up here with porn sites. Don't try to read them little boxes up there. Just emails. But yeah, we used to call Skeet Raisinette. I gotta pay you for. Oh yeah, you gotta pay me. Okay, appreciate that. Mara, hey, thought I missed you. Yeah, Raisinets was my favorite. Then they came out with another brand dipped in chocolate. I forget who had the other brand, probably Nestle or some shit. But man, I used to love Raisinets, so we used to call Skeet as Raisinette. That damn raisin on that little thing on the neck, so and right there. So we hardcore. Hey Raisinette, come here. They still sell Raisinets. I ain't seen a pack of Raisinets in a long time. I guess I don't even look for them. Rose, what's up? Hey everybody, y'all don't know, man. I had a great damn life. I had a great childhood though. All that crazy shit, it was a great childhood. It could be like this tempted. Ooh, okay, Chocolate Shaw. It could be like this tempted Adam and Eve might be the reason why our snakes mm, being it has been indoctored in biblical beliefs as something bad. Mm-mm. I like how you put that. So in order for Adam and Eve to escape the garden, because the garden was a prison, you think the snake they had to conquer their fear of the snake and get out of that, and the snake was ushering them like the snake was ushering me, saving me. I like the way you think. See, I would have never put that together. I would have never thought about Adam and Eve in that garden. That's some smart thinking, Chocolate Shaw. Oh, Chunkies. That's what it was called. Chunkies. I love going to 5 and below. Y'all cold for that. What they cold for? What they did to me, man? Y'all ain't fucking with me like that dog story. Did you tell grandma about the snakes? If so, what did she say? So now, remember now after oh yeah, I probably didn't tell you. Okay. So y'all I don't know if y'all heard that part. So when I was in the lake and the snakes were surrounding me, did y'all hear that part? Well, when I was throwing the fishing net in the lake and all the snakes was surrounding me. Everybody went back and they told grandma that the snakes were there and shit, and grandma didn't believe them, and she didn't believe me. She was like, the snake ain't gonna hurt you. She was on that level. But as I grew up, I never told her this story about Skeet and all that shit there. So y'all didn't hear the part when I was telling y'all about the. Y'all said I left off when I was walking the girl to the goddamn crib to knock her down. So y'all didn't hear nothing about me being in the lake with the fishing and the snake and the 5 to 6 snakes were surrounding me. Y'all didn't hear none of that. Okay, somebody say yeah. True Jen say yes. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, because I'm finna say that was a good part of the story. But no, I never told grandmama. I never told grandmama about, Skeet being sick and how he had knocked off Ren and how he had knocked off Ren and gave that girl something. And she did now. Now remember I told you she had a brother named Ron. And Ron will always use condom. No matter what, the Ron was knocking them hoes down in the hood. But that bitch would always have some condom. He did not play by condom. And that was Ren's sister. Yeah. Yeah, she know now. Yeah, behind the wall only you could see. Oh no. I don't know. I don't know what the first question was, Jasmine. Snickers. It stopped after when you was headed to her house. Okay. I'm trying to go back. It's probably too far up though. Ren needed a better mother. Yeah, Ren did. I'm almost silly as fuck. Sister. Chastine in here. Hey, Chastine. Everybody, that was my life, y'all. I done had some crazy shit. Now this story ain't spooky, by the way. This ain't spooky. I don't know. How would y'all classify this story? Because not everything gonna have a ghost, but it gonna be some shit that I was in some hair trimming thing. How do y'all like this type of story? Because I got a couple on. Austin, what's up, big bro? I can't find it. I was asking about the snake story, but you answered it already. Oh, paranormal. Okay. So this is the paranormal, not a spooky paranormal. Okay. Yeah, I damn sure led an interesting life. I'm surprised to be walking and talking. That's why shit can't scare me, man. And now it's raining outside. Shit can't, not too much shit can scare me. This is a mystical story. I don't know how to classify it. You told a story today. Ah, shit. Yasmin, you got to go and watch both of them. So the phone cut off on one, and then the second one. This was the second one, finishing it up, and then I'm just rolling it into the recap too. Look at this. This bitch is at 13% in less than 10 minutes. Come on now. Spirit, why y'all want to mess with me? I just wanted to upload a video and change my room around while the damn thing playing. Ain't this song? I'm trying to get that book right, y'all. Cross colors. The snake talking was spooky. Dude, the snake like, I said, you gonna bite me? I probably do, but don't you want to see? You need to see. Go back there and see. And it was his motherfucking snake. It should have protected him. Was that 85 not long ago? Let me see what the wow. Look, hey, 100%. My phone was at 85. That bitch at 68 now. Cause I ain't got it plugged up. Yeah, these storage drain batteries, man. These storage tear up equipment. Leave them snakes where they at. See, I gotta go back and watch this one. It's crazy. Yo, you need an animated series. I need somebody to help me. I'm getting ready to pay somebody. I'm getting ready to pay an animated studio to help me with these things. I can't do it. I done bought 2, 3 programs. I don't know how to animate shit. I don't think it would have. You don't think it would have bit me, Slim Clark? I don't trust it. It's a snake. It's a goddamn snake. It wouldn't be a good story if I ain't yarn. Listen, it's a goddamn snake. I ain't trusting the snake to do a goddamn thing but be a snake. What happened? What happened to? What happened to the? What happened to the Arisha story? Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. So that's the one I'm gonna put on the podcast. Remember, I'm doing two. So I'm gonna do two for the next 3 weeks, and then I'm gonna just give y'all the teasers on YouTube, like half of the story, and then have y'all go finish the whole story on the podcast. But for the next 3 weeks, I'm gonna be doing two. So the Arisha story is gonna be recorded and put on the podcast for you guys. So it'll be two. But yeah, I'm just trying to mark it right. That's all. Yawning is contagious. I know, right? And the original first Arisha was a large snake. That's true. That's true. Trail. Where the podcast link? It's it. I'll put it in these videos. But again, there's only two videos up. But one is a test and one is the dog that wags the tail when the dog wags the tail, and that just so it can populate, allow me to monetize it and stuff. But I'll make sure if y'all check back on this link, I'll make sure it's in there, and I'll go put the link in all the other stories so you guys can see it in the drop down information box. I'll do that today. ME, where you been? I already done the story. I already done the story. Petite, where can we find the podcast? I'm gonna put the link in here and everything. But it ain't nothing but one story up there, and that's when the dog wags his tail, and y'all already heard that from last week. So I gotta make sure I got some content for you guys. So that's what I'm filming now. Yes, Oshimare is fabulous. You don't know if Oshimare a pretty man or ugly woman. He's so androgynous, but he is the snake god. Antonique, do you think Skeet and the girl knew what he had done. Let me see what he had, and the snake knew. That's why the snake protected you. I don't think the girl knew. I think she was just a casualty of motherfucking war. I think the girl was a casualty of war. I think Skeet knew he was out there fucking them crackheads and shit. But she just got caught up. She dead as fuck now though. I was 17. I was finna get my little cracks on. Get my little nut crack. That's why I'm gonna tell you, a lot of time I was lying to people, man, in the school. Oh man, I fucked that whole last night. I fucked Tina around the corner. I did it. Nigga, I ain't do nothing. That just talk. I was watching flicks and reading Playboys. And next thing you know, I was finna go up them stairs and tear that girl up, and that snake stopped that shit. So do Brazil, huh? I want to speak Portuguese now. Hello from, that's probably saying hello from Brazil or something. Hey, Lucien Mendez. Hey, Mario. That's my favorite song. Hey, Mario. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Dun, 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 dun. A Mario, I mean, it is what it always will be. It just got so many, but Ray Nadal, he be singing the hell out of the thing. That's Brazilian jazz. Level your music up, y'all. I'm into that. Next time you travel, can you make a vlog? Oh yes, yes, I will. I will do vlogs. I'm gonna listen. This is my life. Social media gonna be my life from here on out. So yeah, Portuguese Love by Tina Marie. I love it. Mr. Worldwide, aka Type, you see me. You see me. You see me. You see me. Yeah, I can't wait to get to Brazil. Trail. Make a vlog. Make a vlog to the AUG. Can you talk to any snakes, or is there a certain one? You can talk to any animal. See, and I'm glad you asked that question. Let's get on the spiritual thing. So, everybody, you can talk to any animals. People who have pets, they can talk to their and they can understand those pets. Now, you really don't hear the voice of the pet, and I had to do a little study on this. It's the electrical signal that your brain gives off to the pet that allows the pet to communicate with you. Like a snake will listen to its master. If you got a snake in a jar, it'll be like, go in the corner, Smurf. And the snake will like eventually go in the corner. It knows what you're saying, not verbally, mentally, cognitively. And I think you can talk to any animal. So I give you another incident. So I was at the park off of Turkey Lake Road, close to Universal Studios, and that park is a wildlife nature preserve. Although they got sidewalks and picnic tables, if you see a snake on the picnic table, bitch, it's his table for the day. You go somewhere else. If you see a turtle walking around, you don't go on that path. You go somewhere else. It's that type of park. So we used to go. Me and Robert used to go run around the park and shit, and it would be snakes laying out and everything laying out around there. So one day, me and Robert would get off work, and I go up there and I'm sitting up there at the damn thing and I'm stretching and shit, and all of a sudden I hear the snakes. I hear some say, "Get out of my way," but it wasn't a word. It was just a feeling. Get out of my way. So I'm like, what the hell going on? So as I'm like, get out of my way, I look down, and lo and behold, there's another snake on the ground, and the snake ain't coming to me because it could have bit the fuck out of me. It was like, get out of my way. It kept giving me a signal to get out of his way. So I look down and I see it. So I hop on the table and I'm bitch, I'm like, it's gonna get me. I'm telling Rob, get the bitch, man, get that stick, get the whip it, tote it. I'm screaming like a little girl. So Robert laughing because he ain't afraid of snakes, but he cautious of a wild snake. So after I jump on the table and I'm out that bitch laying sideways screaming like, oh God, the snake finna crawl up here and get me. It just like sidewinds his ass right on past and just goes in the bush. But I was in its way, and it didn't want to fuck with me, so it told me get out of my way. Crazy shit. So yeah, you can hear any animal. A dog will tell you I'm in pain. A dog will tell you I'm hurt. You can be walking down the street by yourself, and you'll just feel this electrical tingle in your ear, and you'll turn sideways, and you'll see a dog sitting over there watching you, or a cat sitting up there watching you, and you'll be like, I didn't know they were there. That type of stuff. So you can communicate with all of them. Hope familia, familia numerosa. That is true, people. Y'all, that is true. What's wrong? What Hope Familia got the mean face going on? What happened? Who pissed them off? Could you do pet readings in the future? I can try that. You know what? I am really gonna try that. I'm gonna really try to see what the pet gotta say. Could you imagine if I could read your pet? And ooh, that's a capitalistic idea. I'm gonna go in my closet and tell Spirit, allow me to talk to animals. It can be done. Oh, plants! Oh, plants! All plants been talking to people all the time. Ferretti, Lacey, you heard us talk about animals, and you wanted to come see what's going on. Uh, Trail says she gonna get that pet reading. What tell all the free? I know, right? The cat be looking at everything. The motherfucking what the fuck? Nigga, do you know what you just did? And you sitting up there calling yourself a human being? Bitch, you done scratch your ass more than I licked mine. Look, you ain't shit, nigga. The cat probably gonna, that bitch love scratching his nut, man. Motherfucker ain't shit. Lacey be talking, boy. What you think it mean when you have a dream about three snakes biting? Holy shit. Biting you on the hand. Does that mean like spirit is angry with you? Angry? No, snakes biting on your hand. They trying to get your attention. They trying to say, hey, your hand is gonna be an issue. Something like they be trying to warn you not to touch your hand. Like somebody gonna burn your hand. You're gonna burn yourself. You're gonna don't extend that particular hand to somebody. And when a snake touch you in a dream and it's striking you, you gotta watch that body part. Yeah, you gotta thank you. It's a major one, and you gotta watch that body part. So now I'm finna give you guys a bonus story. It's and this is gonna take about 5 minutes. I want to tell you this. What just came to mind. So y'all know I was going to St. Luke Missionary Baptist Church here in Orlando, and the pastor and his wife they got some shaky deals. They got a lot of shit going on. Y'all could Google it and find out yourself. So the pastor pulls me up to the front of the church and he beats my ass in front of everybody because I got like a D or a C on my report card in math. He was tricking parishioners out of their kids and taking the social security checks. It's a whole thing. I may just do a true spook story on his motherfucking ass because he died of a stroke. But listen, so I had a dream like we were supposed to go to church that day. I had a dream and I told my mama. I said, hey mama, I'm dreaming. I say, mom, I had a dream that, and I'm finna tell you guys a dream. So I say, mom, I had a dream that I was walking in the forest, and this red snake with long blonde hair on it. It was like orangish red with long blonde hair. No, long black hair with the silver streak in it. I say it was just sitting up there like coiled up over the wood, looking over the wood. I say then it was next to a very black snake with silver hair, and it was sitting up there. Now and all around I heard drums playing around the snake. And I said, I think the snake was looking at me and you and our family, and they was looking at us because they was hiding behind the wood, and we was sitting in the pews of the church looking at the preacher, like a third party, fourth window type thing, fourth wall type thing. So I said, Mom, I say I don't know what that means, but I say I think it's some snakes in that church. Granted, I was already butt hurt after what the pastor did, and I had grew up with motherfuckers picking at us because we was poorer than all the other kids in the church. You know, because the pastor was taking my mama money and shit. Jesus say tithe and tithe well, and she believed in it. So that Sunday we go to church, and the Sunday we go to church, the wife of the pastor, she has on an orangish dress, and she has her black wig on, and she's looking like the snake, and she got up there and she started playing the drums in the church that day. Next to her, which I never seen this one before, was another lady wearing all black clothing, and she had on the black hat with the mesh that flows in your face. Y'all will put this little mesh over your face and your hat, but this time she had it in the back, and she had like a silver, like a not a silver wig, but she had like a gray color hair flowing down her back, but she was wearing all black. And she got up there and she picked up the guitar, and they would leave church ceremony with the. So now these are the two snakes in my dream that was side by side looking over the piece of wood at my mom and our family sitting on the pew, and they was watching us. Church go on, have a great thing. They take up offering. So they come to my mama. They say, "Hey, Sister Pat, get your ass back there. Start getting ready to fix food. Have your kids get the trash can." They put us to work. We were slaves in that church, y'all. We had to go pick up bubble gum, scrape bubble gum off the pew, put the Bibles right, put the little wine, clean out the little, get tissue. So I'm like, damn. So they making fun of my mama. So my mama back there in the kitchen, fixing everybody plates of food. So my mama like, well, I'm finna fix my, 4 or 5 kids a plate of food to go home and eat, because we didn't even get to eat at the church after Sunday. So the lady come back there and say, you can only fix your kids a plate of some food when everybody else been fed. And my mama was so hell bent on trying to be Jesus, Jesus, Jesus free, she accepted that shit. So now we've been at the church since 7:30 that morning. And now they done went into, after they done ate, everybody got to go home, take a shit, shower, shave, come back to the night ceremony. We been there all day. We ain't ate nothing. My mama gave us like $5, go over to the store, get us a Twinkie and a soda. So come back. We in the back of the church. We tired. So we finna lay down and go to sleep. The pastor, the first lady of the church and her friend comes back there, and I'm sleep on one of the tables, like on I put 3 chairs together, and and I hear them talking, and I'm a little boy. I hear them. That bitch make me mad. Now this is in the church. That bitch make me mad. She think just cause she done got off drugs and she can lead the choir. That bitch trying to take my spot. She trying to out sing everybody in here. And cause my mama was in the choir, and they talk about my mama like a dog. And they said, well, this time we gonna take her microphone, and y'all don't turn on her microphone when she go to lead devotion service. So I'm hearing this shit. So they walk out of there and they done concocted a plan to change the little fuzz ball on the thing, and they changed it to a green. So when my mom went up there to the pulpit and grabbed in the choir and grabbed the green microphone, that was the one that was gonna be unplugged, not working, so nobody would hear my mama, and she would come off looking bad. So I say, mama. And she like, what, boy? I say, I'm hungry. And she like, we gonna go home after this. They gonna take us home. So we didn't get home like 11 o'clock that night. My mama led the service. So I say, mama, don't get the green microphone. I say, get the black microphone. And she like, but they already put the green microphone out there on the stand. I say, mama, it don't work. It don't work. I say, mama. So I start crying because I knew they were going to embarrass my mama. That's what my mama was known for after she got off crack cocaine and drugs, and she joined this church. She had a voice. She sung, and she was singing out all her pain and spiritual shit. So I knew it. So I walked up there to the pulpit, and I switched the green top, put the black top on the green one, set it up there. But I bent it down so nobody from the audience can see that I had switched it. My mama picked up that thing and she sung, she bellowed. I think uh I think they were saying sweep around your own front door before you sweep around mine. And I'm gonna get off this bitch because I'm finna get ready to crack her. This is a painful story, by the way. I know I'm a water bag. Y'all know me. I'm genuine as fuck. But when my mama sung that song and her voice carried so much, I looked at the two snakes I dreamed about, the first lady and her best friend, and the look and the beat red on their face, because these were high yellow women, the beat red on their face, and my mama didn't even know, and my mama got clapping standing ovations. That dream I had about them snakes saved my mama mental in that church. Because if she would have picked up that microphone and nothing would have came out, being that she had just come off drugs and that was the only thing she could give that church, that would have crushed my mama's soul, y'all. So that's that dream. And that's how that played out. Yeah. I done had a fucked up life, y'all. Don't. That's why I could take so much abuse and I'm so patient. Cause people didn't give us no patience. People didn't give me no patience. They didn't give my mama no patience. You know, when you're out there on crack and you trying to do the right and you come off crack and you're still not perfect, they'll fuck you up bad. So yeah. So I guess Spirit inherited that with me. Did your mama continue to make y'all stay late? Yeah. She I used to think my mama was a robot. She was so heavy into the Christianity once she got off dope and she was trying to do right by Jesus Christ. She was heavy. I didn't think she was a real human. I knew that church had programmed her. I used to say she was an android and she would go to church every Wednesday Bible study to get, her screws and keys and to reprogram her, and then she would come home and kick our ass and be hard on us. But the church made my mama do a lot of the menacing shit that she did to us, beat us, spare the rod, spoil the child, that type of shit. That was all the energy of that Bible in the church. So that's why I don't really fuck with it. Mm, 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 mm. Sounds familiar. Wow, I'm surprised all y'all went through that type of stuff with the Christian church. That's rough. You would think they take note. She said that should be an after school show. Hey man, y'all making me feel real good about my little trauma in my life, man. Like it can help somebody. That's crazy. I'm glad she had you tight because that's a fragile time. Yeah, it is a very fragile time of waking the heart. It is a fragile time. But yeah, people, that's how my life went, and that was just a bonus story since we was on the concept of snakes and dreams. So that's where I got that from. Everybody, I'm finna let you go. I gotta finish changing my room around and stuff. I stay busy, people. Uh, all right. Gonna let you guys go. Thank you guys for rocking with me through this perilous time. Now I'm at 25%. Look at this right here. I don't know what was going on with the energy, but hey, it's working. Now that the story over, the whole room feel lighter. Nobody wanted me to share that story, I guess. Woo. Damn, this is crazy. I love these stories, man. Y'all gotta know this shit is real. I'm not making none of this shit up. This really happened in my life, and y'all can see the energy, how I fuck up the cameras. Yeah, maybe I should write a book. I'm letting y'all go. I'm just shocked at this shit, man. This a brand new iPad, y'all. Whew. Queen Midas, y'all be good. The Ram, be good. Everybody, I am Tyke telling you guys sometime the truth is stranger than fiction, but it's the truth, no doubt. Y'all take care. God bless. Much love. And watch out for them snakes. Be good.